Are you tired of being overcharged and forced into paying a monthly subscription for your Mac and Windows software? Well, if you are, currently we're having a 50% off discount on all the latest Mac and Windows software, such as AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Photoshop, Microsoft Office, and much more. Our 50% off discount will be ending soon, so be sure to text us "Need Software" to 323-405-1341. That's 323-405-1341. We aim to please, so expect 24/7 technical support, the latest premium software, instant software links delivered to your email, and PayPal buyer's protection guarantee.
Lord Jamar, what is the definition of free speech? In my mind, it would be the freedom to say what may be contrary to popular belief without repercussions. Hey, Bashara Wilson, my brother, how are you, doctor? Kanye has become the end of the Lawnmower Man movie when he uploaded himself into the entire internet. Kind of deep. Kind of deep. Oh, maybe I could do it like this. Hang on. Maybe I could do it like this. Let's go to my brother's page. Let's see if I could send it. There we go. Yeah. This is what I want to share. Hold up. Get this link right here. Copy that. And then we go paste this. Oh shit! Oh, damn it! Keyboard. All right. Well, it was Boyce Watkins, man. Maybe I could just play what he said. Hang on a second. We're gonna do that. Let's maybe play what he said.
Apologizing for his interview with Kanye West on Drink Champs. Now, I'm not telling you to agree with Kanye. You don't have to agree with Kanye to hear what I'm having to say right now. The reality is that black people don't have freedom of speech if they say things that certain white folks don't like. So Nore is on Breakfast Club apologizing. You saw Snoop on the apology tour. You saw Nick Cannon on the apology tour. Noriega's on the apology tour. And he said something that was really very telling, if you pay attention. He said, the show's called Drink Champs, not Think Champs. Ooh. So basically what you're saying is that media is good for black men to get on there yucking it up. It's okay for black men to call each other the N-word. It's okay for black men to rap about murdering each other.
Let's talk about it.
It's okay for us to get on there and act like clowns. But when you start thinking, oh, that's a problem. That means we got to censor that. We got to shut that down. We got to start editing now. But you ain't never edited none of the hip-hop music that's killing black people. You ain't never edited none of this music out here that's getting kids hooked on dope.
Church.
You ain't never challenged certain communities who own these damn record labels
Masjid.
for the poison they are consistently putting into our community. But yet you want to censor Kanye because he says something that Jewish people don't like.
Tabernacle.
Are you kidding me right now? What kind of a punk do you look like right now? This is sad. This is sad. Part of the reason your community does not advance and the reason your community is enslaved is because black men have not been allowed to think. I'm not telling you to agree with anything that Kanye West says. For all I care, you could think he's a complete ass. But this idea that black people should only be allowed to talk if they have pre-approved talking points says everything we need to know about the state of the black community. That's my 2 cents. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Ooh, Dr. Boyce Watkins, ladies and gentlemen. Friend to the Godcast. Oh, man. So, Yeah, let's talk about that. Why is it like the Department of State or Department of Justice, they actually have some shit up on their website that basically where they're trying to make certain anti-Semitism a crime. And one of the things they're claiming is anti-Semitism is that Jewish people control certain industries and, you know, somehow have colluded to do so. And if you accuse them of such, you know, that could be a crime in certain places. It's also a crime, they say, if you were to imply that any Jewish person has a loyalty to Israel over whatever home state or country that they live in presently. If you say that or insinuate that, this is supposed to be a crime. These are supposed to be things that are what they call anti-Semitic. Yet Kanye, another beautiful part of the interview, he said, I'm about to say some anti-Semitic shit right now. Y'all ready? The nigga start doing the beatbox. He said, I'ma fuck your bitch. I'ma kill this nigga. 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 Let's clap it up. That was very anti-Semitic. First of all, we know that original people whom we know as black people right now, but original people are the progenitors of everything. We are the first of everything. So when you talk about the first Chinese people, the first Indian people, the first Christians, the first Muslims, the first Jews, the first Hebrews, are all going to be original people. When you talk about Semites and Semitic, you're talking about a certain part of the world where original people reside and come from. So our brother Kanye, pardon me, Ye, I don't want to call him Kanye, the artist formerly known as Kanye, but our brother Ye, it's not so crazy when he says things like that. Now here we are, like they don't even want to hear. All he said it was, I'm gonna go DEFCON 3 on those people. He said, I'm gonna, not that he's done it. He made a threat to do it. In our records, we talk about what we definitely gonna do to somebody if we see him. A lot of times, you see in this day and age, the shit's getting done. The shit's getting done. Like, they talk about, you know, what's dangerous and certain speech is dangerous because it could lead to the, but look at where our culture is right now. You talk about what's dangerous and what could happen to other cultures. What about where we're at right now? And there's no safeguards for any of that. Jamaica just recently banned music and all of that, I guess, and entertainment that has, that talks about, that glorifies violence and criminality. And there's a time when I would have been like, that's some bullshit. But you know what? Now, if you want to, curtail speech and shit like that, well, then I'm for curtailing that kind of speech if it helps save the lives of my people in a real way. That's the type of speech. But see, then again, now you're on the slippery slope of, once you are able to ban one form of speech, you can also ban another form. So, that's something that gives me mixed feelings. I don't want the kids to be growing up on all this bullshit, all this murder music, and all this murder energy. At the same time, we should be evolved enough, and I don't even like that word, evolved, because I don't believe in evolution. We should be intelligent enough with a certain standard of morality that would not allow us to go down all of these roads they've sent us down. The murder road, the horror road, the money, the worship of money, the worship of materialism and artificial things over nature and what's real, the worship of truth over false. The worship of falsehood over truth. This is the world we live in right now. And I'm saying, if we don't do certain shit right now to really force a change, because that's what your boy Ye is striving to do too, whether you realize it or not. He's striving to force people's hands to admit what you're doing or change or just be revealed. Like, this is the times we're in. The age of Aquarius, things are being revealed right now. This is the time for knowledge to be gained by the masses if you didn't already have it. And so a lot of things are being revealed right now. And certain people are revealing themselves. Okay? If you thought certain people were solid, I thought certain people were solid. But that pandemic let me know. A lot of people that I thought was solid went and got that thing. They went and got that thing. I said, not you. Not you, my nigga. You went and got that thing? Yeah, I went and got that thing. I want to be around. Oh, so you trust the science, huh? Trust the science is the most anti-science statement made. Not trusting the science is how you do science. Questioning science is part of science. So for someone to tell you to not question science, what is that telling you? Tyrell Kiengozi, thank you. He said, God, some fears haven't been exposed from Ye. and Nori. Nori kept saying, we love the Jews. Ye is so-called conservative, but won't get at the LBTQ people. Listen, nobody's perfect. And Nori did keep saying, we love the Jews, you know? That definitely stood out. He did definitely go out of his way to say, but we love the Jews, but we love the Jews. Like, you know, technically we love all people, right? We love all people, but we got to love ourselves first, because these groups definitely love themselves first. So we have to love ourselves before we think about loving others. You know, it's funny because Kanye wouldn't bring himself to say that. He just kept saying, I'm jealous of the Jews. And I thought that was a good one. That was a good one. I'm jealous of the Jews. Like, and when he said that, I was like, ooh, that's a nice little flip right there. I was like, how are they going to mess with him over this interview? Because really, by him saying that he's jealous of Jewish people, that he actually wants to be like them in certain ways, to me, that was brilliant. And then the next day, what did they come with? The George Floyd shit. Here's how we do it. Let's get the black people mad at him over some shit he said about the black guy. We won't even make it about the what he was saying about Jewish people. We'll make it about the black guy. And so that way, we'll, you know, it's a classic divide and conquer. People's gonna, what did he say about George Floyd? What? You know? It's classic, man. And of course, you got idiots that jumped out the window and started, you know, talking shit. And what do you mean? You know, because they believed that all those big marches was really about George Floyd and all of that. And not that a lot of it was, you know, manufactured. So they thought that maybe they can cause that type of outrage. Like, well, if we focus on that part with the George Floyd, maybe, you know, a whole bunch of marchers will come out, you know, against him, and, you know, be like, what are you talking about? You know, it was on the neck. Listen, I know that we live in a society where what appears to be is not always what it is. Okay? I don't know enough about the case and all of that type of shit. I didn't see the Candace Owens film yet, although I would like to see it. But I'm curious as to what he's talking about. You know what I mean? And I'm not just going to jump out the window and, you know, try to just automatically dismiss him for it on an emotional basis. You see, they want to keep you emotional. You know, that's another thing I was checking out. What was this shit? I think it's the Dr. Jawanza Kunjufu or something. He was talking about how Bashara Wilson can probably attest to this. How, like, they put us on a high starch diet. And starch converts to sugars. And by doing this, it enables people to control your thought process better, basically, by having us on a high starch diet. We need to get these starches out of our fucking diets, y'all. Seriously, like all this rice and fucking bread, and let's get away from that shit. You know what I mean? Like, even if you eat meat, like, eat meat and vegetables or something. Fuck all those, you know what I mean? Like, too much starch. I mean, you know, we do need certain grains and shit, but not the amount of starch that they've been trying to give us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we need good starches too. They got us eating bad starch. you know? And that's all part of the way they are able to manipulate your mind, basically, you know? And it's a many-pronged attack. It's the food, it's the media, it's, you know, it's in religion, it's in, you know, sexual practices. They hit every part of life, education, like every part. They're tampering with it, and it's time that, yeah, either we force some sort of change from within, or we just make our own shit, y'all. You know what I mean? We make our own shit. Hey, what y'all think about that? I mean, I think that's the inevitable conclusion.